My name is AC, and welcome to a new series I call Forgotten, to Forgotten racetracks, theme parks, buildings, and more. Today we will be talking about the Indy/NASCAR racetrack that was located in Disney World, Florida, the Walt Disney World Speedway. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway Corporation was looking to build more racetracks for the Indy Racing Series for the 1996 season. The Disney World Speedway broke ground in June 1995 and opened in November 28, 1995. It only took 2 months to complete the track. The construction cost was $6 million. The track was built by Greg Ross of the Buena Vista Construction, and architect was Kevin Forbes. The Disney World Speedway was an asphalt 1-mile triangle, which is half the length of Poconos. Turn 1 was a 10-degree bank turn, turn 2 was an 8.5-degree bank turn, and turn 3 was a 7-degree bank turn. The Walt Disney World Motor Speedway was primarily for the Indy 200 at Walt Disney World. The first ever race was an Indy race held on January 27, 1996, just 3 months after the track was open. The first ever winner of the Indy 200 at Walt Disney World was Buzz Calkins. NASCAR would enter into the magical racetrack with the Truck Series just 2 years after the track opened. In 1997, the first ever NASCAR Truck Series winner was Joe Ruttman in the number 80 car. The second winner in 1998 was Ron Hornaday Jr. This would be the last time that NASCAR would race at Disney World Speedway. Out of the few winners that won the Disney World Motor Speedway, one of the most infamous drivers was the two-time NASCAR Sprint champion Tony Stewart. He won the 1998 Indy 200 at Walt Disney World. Some other race series at Walt Disney World Speedway was the USAC Formula Ford Series, which is a single-seated open-wheel Formula racing car, aka a smaller Formula One car. 2 races after that, in the millennium, the 2000 Walt Disney World Motor Speedway was Ruby Bowl in the Indy 200. This would be the final lap of the official race of the Walt Disney World Speedway. In a link below, in the card up above, I will send you a link to the last race of the Walt Disney World Motor Speedway. After the last race of the Walt Disney World Motor Speedway, it was primarily used for the Richard Petty driving experience. Basically, you would pay money to drive a NASCAR car on the Disney World Speedway. The same principle applied to the Indy racing experience. The exotic car driving experience is where you can drive exotic sports cars like Lamborghinis and other exotic cars like Porsches, Maseratis, and what have you.
We're learning more about a driving instructor who died yesterday after the sports car he was riding in crashed. This happened at the Richard Petty Driving Experience. That's at the Walt Disney World Speedway at the back of the Magic Kingdom parking lot. Local 6's Mark Lehman has the latest on this tragic story.
This afternoon, officials here at Disney are calling the crash a tragic accident. And while the cause remains under investigation, we're learning more details about the man who was killed. The track at Walt Disney World Speedway sits mostly empty today. This is the spot where less than 24 hours earlier, driving instructor Gary Terry was killed.
After the fatal crash, the exotic driving experience pulled out of the Walt Disney World racetrack. The only thing that was left was Richard Petty driving experience and the Indy driving experience. Then on August 9th, 2015, they began demolition of the Walt Disney World Speedway. There are many theories why they shut down the racetrack, since Disney does not like to tell the public why they like to shut down attractions. But the main reason is to make way for more parking at the Magic Kingdom's parking lot, which is kind of lackluster if you think about it. An Indy track was replaced with parking. Well, I guess that's progress.